What's good, y'all? It's Ali back at it again with another YouTube video in which I give you guys mental models you can use to become extremely successful and accomplish all the goals you are after. So let's get right into it. So today I'm talking about procrastination because a lot of you niggas be procrastinating way too fucking much. And when you're wasting all this time delaying action for your goals, what happens? You never end up achieving your goals. You want to be an actor. You want to make shit happen. Men make shit happen. Men go, men act, men build, men create. And the only way that they act, go, build, and create is if they're not fucking procrastinating. So what does procrastination really mean in the context of you achieving your goals? Because the way that you probably normally understand it right now is like, oh, it's just you delaying action or delaying the work you need to do. So to explain it in a way that we can actionably break it down so you can overcome procrastination, it just means being in a environment that is comfortable. Yup. So the primary reason why you don't do the shit that you need to do instantly is because you're just in an environment that makes you way too comfortable. So to give you an example of what I mean by this. So let's say, for example, you get off work or school and you're trying to build your business. And because of that, you need to use the extra time you have after you get off work or school to do the work you need to do. That just only makes sense, right? But the thing is, after you get off work or school, where's the place that you go? Probably the most fucking comfortable place on the planet for you. Your damn house. You go home. What's at your house? Well, your bed, food, entertainment to some degree, whether it be a TV, a laptop, a monitor, a gaming system, people, your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother. Like you have all these things that are make you comfortable, right? That you can do that is not the work you need to do. So when you take your dumb ass home, you're going to a comfortable environment. And if you're in a comfortable environment, you know what you don't want to fucking do? Work, my nigga. You don't want to do your damn work. Why would you want to do your work? You're in a comfortable spot. You got your bed. You got everything you need. You can do hella other shit. Why would you be thinking about building your business when you're in the most comfortable position possible in your house when you go home after you get off work or school? Understand? So you can't want to have the drive or desire to want to work on your goals and go to a place that literally tells you, hey, you're here to relax. This is where you relax. Your house is the most comfortable place on the planet. You would want to be everywhere but your house to become extremely successful because everywhere that's not your house is less comfortable. And when you're uncomfortable, you know what you want to do? Work. You want to do something. You're motivated to take action, right? So this brings us directly into the actionable step here, which is go to an uncomfortable environment. You want to go to an uncomfortable environment, guys. This is exactly what's going to motivate you to actually do the work you need to do. Okay, let's use the same example I was just using. So instead of after you get off work or school, you go home. Instead, what if you just went to the library, for example? You made sure you had your laptop for the day and you go to the library. Why is the library better than your house? Well, the library doesn't have all the shit that your house has. It doesn't have all the shit that makes you comfortable. It doesn't have your bed. It doesn't have your family there. It doesn't have nice food or food you already have packed. It doesn't have your computer, your monitor, your gaming system, which your dumbass needs to get fucking rid of. We want to do real shit in real life. We don't want to be sitting here being a fucking ugly ass, dumbass gamer, nigga. Hop off Rainbow Six and shit. You want to do real shit in real life. Anyway, that's besides the point. But all these things are not at the library. At the library, what you have, yourself, a table at the library, and the work you need to do. So when you're sitting there at the library, you're like, shit, I'd rather be at my house right now, but I have this work I need to do. And the only way I could go home is if I finish this work. So what ends up happening, guys? You do the damn work. You end up working because there's nothing else to do. You're in an environment that is not comfortable. So now you're motivated to actually get the shit done that you need to get done, right? Succeeding throughout your day in, day out, is all about keeping momentum. You got to keep the momentum. When you leave work or school, you go directly to a place where you can keep working on other things you need to work on. Whether this is you trying to go to law school, or you're in med school or in law school, studying for the bar exam, for example, whether you're trying to start your business, trying to start an online business, right? I can even use an athlete example. After you get off work or school, don't go fucking home. Go to the field. Have a change of clothes. Go to the field instantly, right? Because now that you're at the field, it's not a comfortable environment just sitting there, so you end up training. Understand? Let's say you're a musician. You're trying to become an artist. Well, make sure you can get a studio that you can go to that's not at your house. Of course, yes, later down the line, you can make a studio that's in your house. But the thing is, if you want to make a studio in your house, and this is kind of a side point I'll make here, well, you have to make sure your house is no longer fucking comfortable. Understand? This means you can't have anything in your house that is really distracting. You have to find a part of your house that is super far away from everything that makes you comfortable. You can't have, if you have a studio room, I know I'm going deep into this, but I really want you guys to understand this, how this can work in your house, but you have to end up making your house uncomfortable. So let's say you're an artist, you're trying to get into music, start making music. Well, if you want to make a studio in your house, you have to make sure your studio has nothing but the studio shit. You can't have your phone in there. You can't have any other gadgets or food or anything in there. Your family members shouldn't be close to this room at all. They should not have direct access to you. You should not be able to hear them right outside of your door. Understand? You want to make this environment just work. It should just be you in this room and work, nothing else that alludes to anything else. It should just be a blank fucking room. There should be nothing in the fucking room at all, except for the work you need to do. If you have a situation where you need to work at home or you need to build something at your house, fine. But otherwise, you want to go in and out of your way to not be at your fucking house. Do not be at your house at all. Be outside somewhere where you can do the work you need to do. Because I'm telling you, if you're able to keep that momentum throughout the day where you go from work or school directly to just doing the work you need to do, now when you go home, you can actually just be comfortable. You can rest and relax now because you've done the work you need to do already. Now your house it's like your brain starts building an association. And this is the really crazy thing about this shit, right? And this has helped me out a lot in my life. I'm telling you guys. Now, the way your brain works, it associates your house with just relaxation. Now, when you go home, your brain understands, okay, my day is over. I've done the shit that I need to do today, or I've done the major activities I need to do today. And now when you go home, it's rest. But now when you were outside, the minute you step out of your front door or your apartment or wherever you're staying at for that day, you know, okay, it's go time. You know, as long as I'm outside, I'm getting shit done. I'm getting shit done because nowhere out here is more comfortable than my house now. So now that I'm uncomfortable, I got to get all this shit done so then I can go to comfort. And that's what creates the virtuous cycle. You know that your house is comfort. If you want to get to your house, you have to complete all the shit you need to complete for the day. So you go to all the locations to complete all that work, and then you go fucking home. Yep. And this is really just how you overcome procrastination. Because a lot of you guys just procrastinate because you're just too comfortable. You have too much shit that makes you comfortable, right? And as I was mentioning a little bit ago, you want to make sure you're hunting these distractions too. Because there is a few outside distractions that can also make you procrastinate or make you comfortable. Because it's mainly your environment that's going to be the issue, but you can have outside things like bum ass niggas that are currently in your life. And you probably heard me say this shit a lot across a lot of my other videos, unless this is the first time you're seeing this, right? Where I say you got to cut off these bum ass friends, bro. You got to get rid of these dumb ass niggas from your life, bro. I'm telling you, they got to fucking go. It is not worth it keeping them around because all they're going to serve to do is distract you. Right? Because even if you're in these uncomfortable environments, you're at the library, you're at the field, you're at the studio if you're a musician, right? You're just not at home. If bum ass niggas who are comfortable, who want to game and chill, have access to you, they're going to text you and call you, be like, hey man, let's do this, let's do that. And of course, you're going to give in because you're associating your homies with comfort. So if you're not around winners, they're going to turn you into a loser. Even if you're making sure you're not procrastinating anymore by being in environments that make you uncomfortable. So you got to cut off these bumps instantly. Right? And this doesn't have to be done maliciously, of course. You can just be like, hey, I got these big goals for my life. For that reason, I really can't be able to maintain this relationship, but I still wish you all the best, right? You're not doing this maliciously. You're not trying to say, oh, fuck, I fucking hate you. Nah, you probably had a good time. You probably had good times with these niggas. Don't get it twisted. You had good times with these niggas. But you're a different person now. You're a winner now, right? You want to reach the peak of your masculinity, the peak of your power. So you can't afford to be around people that are going to force you to procrastinate anymore, right? So you want to also hunt those little side distractions, but primarily, I want you guys to mainly focus on the environment thing. Because if you really can just get this environment shit right and make sure that you're not going to an environment that makes you comfortable, which usually means your house. I know there could be other locations. Okay, obviously don't go to like your cousin's house or your aunt's house. Just any place that you associate with comfort. Don't go to these places throughout the day. It should be the last place you end up in the day when all your work is done, right? That's the main thing I want you guys to focus on. Get this environment shit down and you'll be good. You'll start just flowing. You're going to start building a ton of momentum. You're going to be starting to get a ton of fucking work done because now you just stay in uncomfortable environments throughout your day and you end up in a comfortable location after all the work is fucking done. So yeah, man, that's pretty much the video on procrastination. Let me know how you guys feel about this. Does this make sense? Does this hit the brain neurons in the right fucking way? Are you right? Are you like now, oh shit, okay, so that's how that works. Like if I don't want to delay action on work I need to do, I just got to make sure I'm never in an environment throughout the day that makes me comfortable. Because if I'm in a place that makes me comfortable, why would I want to go from my nice, soft, silky bed that I'm sleeping on, dreaming on, to doing fucking work? Who the fuck wants to do that, my nigga? Nobody wants to do that. And guys who are extremely successful understand this shit. So they don't allow themselves to go into uncomfortable environments. That's also why I say all the fucking time, these people who have achieved greater things than you, they're not superhuman. They just understand these concepts. And they make sure to not put themselves in precarious or bad situations that are going to lead to them staying a loser, staying a bum, staying a retard. I don't want you guys to be like that. So yeah, if you fucked with that shit, you're like, okay, yeah, I'm definitely going to act on this immediately. Makes a lot of fucking sense. Like the damn video so more guys can see this, more guys can join the fam and make sure they're understanding mental models like this to put themselves in a situation where they're just going, flowing, building, creating, becoming the man of their dreams to themselves, not in a gay way, but the man of their dreams for themselves. You know what I'm saying? And of course, too, subscribe because I'm dropping heat like this every single fucking day, bro. Dropping heat like this every single fucking day. And I love doing this shit because for the real reason, it just makes me better. Fuck y'all niggas. But, you know, obviously it helps y'all niggas too. So like and subscribe, of course. We're going to grow the fam. It's going to get lit. And with that being said, I'll catch you boys in the next YouTube video. God bless.